My name is Erica Lorraine Spencer, and I remain subject to state surveillance and terrorism by the state of California that is operating a malicious targeting system which is referred to as federal group stalking and monitoring via communication devices. And it is in violation of federal stalking statute 18 U.S.C. sections 2261A subsections 1 and 2. My website and podcast serve the public good by publishing evidence of the public entity's ceaseless engagement in a pattern of conduct intended to stalk and monitor via communication devices, surveil, harass, and terrorize an American citizen in concert with the people of the state of California. Documentation serves the lawful purposes of wide exposure, federal prosecution, and influencing federal legislation with policies specifically designed to punish, dismantle, and disincentivize an unprecedented targeting system by a public entity that acts in concert with the people of the state in order to criminally place under surveillance and terrorize an American citizen, which is a matter of public corruption in the state of California. See thepatternofconduct.wordpress.com.
1514629, City of Ontario, molesting with directed light. And pacing in front of the intersection as well at 325 West G Street and 630 North Fern, surrounding with light activity. And so while those demons are operating a dumpster truck, molesting with directed light while doing so. Again, that's the city of Ontario engaging in the P.O.C. At 8:27 a.m. All right, so I want to point out something. First of all, the act of directed light, that's demonic, as you've witnessed it. You can look at that, and you're looking at the supernatural, you're looking at demons in operation, in action, excuse me. And that's the demonic. And what I also want to point out is, again, I'm just speaking to you about what is, first of all, it's criminal. That's the city of Ontario engaging in terrorism. The city of Ontario that's placing me under surveillance, doing so with simultaneity to what it is that the entity is aware that I'm speaking of, and that's what I want to tell you about. The city of Ontario uses, this is a demon, this is a Caucasian male is what it appears, and he drives by, he speeds up to stop right behind the vehicle that I'm inside of in order to emptying the trash receptacles at 630 North Fern Avenue is nothing other than what is form. It's relevant positioning. A demon in a vehicle behind you is called relevant positioning. All right, that's it's group stalking conduct using the dumpster truck as a method of what is noise creation. The flashing lights on that vehicle. This is a demon stalking with light activity. And then when that demon is then driving by the vehicle, he stops specifically at the house behind the car. Okay, and then he drives in front to what is 325, doesn't empty any trash, reverses in front of the intersection. So he's pacing. That's what he's doing. This demon is pacing. But as he drives by the vehicle, flashing light, shooting horizontally through the car in order to molest me. And that's all demonic. That's the pattern that I've spoken to, what demons are doing. I'm breaking down their conduct for you while you're looking at them. It's not traffic. It's called relevant positioning. And they're all pacing around together, and they're doing so in engineered light. They are stalking with light. This is demonic conduct that I'm translating for you. But not only that, I want to point to what this demon did. What is so significant, it is, this is Satan that is engaging in targeting me. Okay, this is demonic. And it's also the criminalization of it, because Satan is not hidden. Satan has not only been exposed, but Satan is using people in a government to engage in what's criminal conduct. So that's the ability to literally drag Satan in federal court to prosecute it and to expose it. All right, for the good of everyone, you need to know about the devices of the enemy. So anyway, the entity drives by the moment that I say the name Upland Police Department. And what I didn't say they're going to federal prison. I said that before, but that's not what I said. It wasn't even anything that I said specifically. I didn't say anything about them at all. I have to go get my property, which they illegally seized, all right, when they engaged in kidnapping. And so pursuant to that, you have what is Tracy Banks, who's arriving in the car. She's getting in the car, and I based on that appointment that I have today, all I did was mention, are we able to give me a ride to the Upland Police Department today? The moment that I said Upland Police Department, that demon sped down the street, okay, and stops right behind the vehicle the moment that I said Upland Police Department, and drives by and molests with directed light. So I just want to be clear, this is Satan that is very much on the defensive. This is always the case. That's what the pattern of conduct is about as well. I am not only exposing, this is a defeated enemy and engages in what is expressing hostility, engaging in conduct based on the fact that it is defeated, it is exposed, and I'm also going to prosecute in the physical, in the natural, in federal court. I mean, Satan loses in every way. All right. And so this is how a demon-possessed entity engages in what is showing hostility. And that's exactly what happened at that moment, the moment that I said Upland Police. This is when this demon speeds up and is using a dumpster truck to engage in what is the form for its presence, okay? Meaning they're coming close and they're behind the vehicle because they're emptying a dumpster truck. That's literally what that demon sought to do. But I want to be clear, that's why it's legally irrelevant what a demon, what a third party, because that's what they are. They're third parties, but they're demons, all right? And that is a matter of objective evidence as well. Directed light shooting into the vehicle. I don't care what vehicle you're driving. You're going to be prosecuted as a terrorist and a sex offender, and that's why. Because it doesn't matter what they're doing. And they've shown that through their engagement in what is demonic. And that demonic activity is a matter of objective evidence. There is no debate either. All right. So I want to be clear. It's currently 8:41 a.m. The people of the state group stalking this African-American male loitering around a relevant position is group stalking with the Ontario Police. And he's doing so under the fake sun. All right, you got minions surrounding, walking right behind this demon. Let me take a picture. She's standing right behind me being a group stalker, right where the fake sun is over the Ontario Town Square townhomes and the Ontario airport, utilizing airplane stalking. All right, license 6CKM112, 7FEW343, 8STR721, 7MUE916. License plate 8KAW794. They're all monitoring with the Ontario Police Department. Ontario Police, these are demons driving a police vehicle, group stalking, monitoring me, standing like this demon, this Latina female you see her with a ponytail and a white shirt on. This psychopath is standing right behind me and maintains that presence while I take a picture of the African-American male who was stalking in the path. You see him walking in directed light. I took a picture of him. And I'm also showing you, look at the directed light that's on the asphalt. It's impossible light activity. These are demons who are stalking. And the female, she stands right behind me, and she then begins resuming walking as I, finish taking my picture and I start walking. She's not casually just walking behind. She stood in relevant position. She's also a creeper who was already there, ready to engage in what is presence in the path at the moment that I engage in what is operation of my phone. Okay, they're sitting around in their cars, engaged in surveillance as I'm walking around, monitoring and group stalking with the demons that are the Ontario Police, who are maintaining presence as well. And the entity sounding plane activity, like it is all the way over at 630 North Front at 325 West G Street, over that specific intersection, that housing area. This is the Ontario Airport that is utilizing commercial airline planes to engage in what is stalking. And doing so with knowledge of the fact that I'm so in other words, while I'm documenting that and pointing that very information out, then you're hearing plane rumblings. All right, the planes are not over the Ontario Museum. They're not over the B&G Plaza. They're not even over 630 North Front right now. They're right here where the fake sun is. I took a picture of that demon where they're surrounding me. The fake sun is right over the Ontario Town Square townhomes. Let me remind you, it is 8:40 a.m. approximately when I'm taking this picture. The entity is keeping the fake sun over me while I remain in Upland, California. Okay, while I remain at the Mercy House, while I remain in the, on public transportation en route to other cities as well. There's a plethora of documentation of where it is, and it's nowhere in front of the Ontario Town Square townhomes. The fact that the light source is here is speaking to, again, what is an impossibility. You're talking about 2 hours from now, and the fake sun is remaining over the entrance of the Ovitt Family Community Library at 1:45 p.m. It's over the Ovitt Family Community Library at that same location. That's across from the parking lot. This parking lot right here. It's not the sun. And that is indeed criminal conduct by the Ontario Airport, utilizing commercial airline planes. That's criminal conduct by the demon-possessed Ontario Police. I already showed you, already have revealed this. This is demonic conduct, criminal conduct by the people of the state, stalking all around me, okay? It is currently 8:44 a.m., 8CNP 688, 5SKS 859, 7ESC 971, 5XGR 795, license 7YGC 823, 7ZJN190, 8TJL399. 7CIM 426. That's Metro 102. That's Union Pacific. Metro 102 Apartments, the people of the state in relevant position. Where the fake sun is over the apartment complex right here where I'm standing. Recall my documentation March 13, 2022. The fake sun is over me after 3:26 in the afternoon. Okay, it's after 3:20, so it's approximately 3:30 p.m. March 13th, Metro 102 Apartments. That's not the sun. All right, this is already documented, and these are demons, including the Ontario Police Department. All right, so it is currently 8:45 a.m. and I did capture a picture of what is the fake sun directly over the Ontario Town Square. I'm standing at the intersection of Plum and B Street at this time in the morning. The fake sun is literally over my head at the same street as I documented March 13, 2022, a day where I remained in Ontario, and the fake sun remained over me on this street, on this block in Ontario from morning until evening, which I documented. That's how I got the fake sun at 3 o'clock in the afternoon over my head at Metro 102 after I walked through the parking garage and documented demons' license plates. License, I read that one already. 37354L2. 7ZGM 892. 8SXA 664. 8JUH 443. 7XPJ 031, 4NHC 969, 7UFW 743. Seven NLB 309. So anyway, that's all I wanted to further provide information about. This is a matter of ongoing surveillance, and so that is Satan that is again coming by to molest me, terrorize, harass with directed light. A demon doing so the moment that I have mentioned the name Upland Police Department. Okay, that's how on its defense Satan is, and it should be. Okay, but you don't have a defense, you don't have an argument, you don't have a glimmer of hope, you have nothing. And that's what it's going to be in federal prison. You're going straight to federal prison. All right. And I'm going to prosecute you and make an example out of you. And I'm speaking you because Satan is listening to everything that I'm exposing and documenting about it. Satan is witnessing its own prosecution. And that's why I'm speaking directly to Satan, because that's the one that's stalking and that's the one that's witnessing what's going to happen to it as it's listening to what I decree is going to happen. 6NRL 968, 8VQV 600, JMR 419, 7Y, I already read 7YGC 823. They're group stalking at Metro 102.
No. Did you?
6ZLM 984, 5CQL 505, 8CFX 516, 8TTK 291. I'm showing you what is, this is a third party that's group stalking. Got out of the vehicle with license 7YGC 823. It's a Latino male in operations communication device. Directed light covers the asphalt. I have fully captured video of, first of all, the pattern of stalking with directed light under the fake sun. But not only that, over here at this venue, the entity's molesting with what is directed light as I walk on the sidewalk. This is directed light while he is in relevant position at the entrance. And the fake sun is right over. All right. It's 8:48 a.m. 8ZKD 922, 8DOR 638. Yeah. 8ZRB 717. 8SZB 998. 6YRB 158, in case I didn't read that one already. 8MBU 106. 1500 553. 8ZRB 717, 5HDM 912, 6JWN 521, 8NJM 435, 8RMM 009, BW68820, and paper, 03980P2. Let's see, 4PU5 866. That's back license plate. It's a large truck, large commercial truck. 7PWW 420, 8ZCR 076. 4642912, 78654S1 04814L3, BR4LF, 7N10184, All right, engaging in surveillance in the parking lot of B&G Plaza, 45001 N2. See. Ow. License 6FME 807. 7TLX 481. CD15C06, that's paper. And it is 8:57 a.m. Southwest Airlines group stalking. That is, again, that's documentation of what is the airport in relevant position. That's the Ontario airport utilizing commercial airline planes engaging in surveillance and state terrorism. On behalf in the Ontario airport, by the way, is the state facilitating venue where I've also documented the fake sun remaining over me, molestation with directed light, group stalking, demon stalking with light activity, the same exact P.O.C. 8L 03734, and you can see Southwest Airlines stalking in the path, hovering over the location where I'm located, which is the B&G Plaza, where the fake sun is directly over me at the B&G Plaza. That is the P.O.C. 30568H1. You see the same African American at Ontario Town Square, monitoring with a communication device, while that license plate is a means of molestation with directed light, while I'm walking on the sidewalk at third-party facilitating venue, Ontario Town Square Townhomes. 8HMB345. Alrighty, that is the third party that's molesting with directed light. That's a psychopath. Talk about, I'm sorry, did it while they're monitoring you. That's a psychopath. She's driving by, pacing around while they're aware of the fact that I'm documenting. Another demon immediately follows up and touches me with directed light. I'll prosecute her. 6GUJ714, 8WKV844, 8EHW436, U308CA, 7SJM084, 8VCD744, 7YNL651, 8TTH297, 8ZQE843, 7ZJP901, NMA4GA, that's Arizona, 8WFZ684, 7JXR324, 8LYT192, 6YMK104, 7WJK252, 14T7555, 9AVG203, 8KHY780. They're sitting in the parking garage engaged in surveillance. 7XLK181, 6UUM884, 6WGB499, 8FPA873, 6VJX486, 6VGK294, 6RBB691, 8SAE135, 8GKV485, 8RBB872, 8RBB872, 8YAE423, LA1CS80, 8HQU963, 7RXG625, 8SFS235, 7XQH257, 6XAX122, 8MFJ613, 9AMV226, 7VJH759, 8MDK636, 8YZY717, U011UK, 8XFR581, 6VBK413, 5XTX995, 7YXE417, 8KAF734. All right, this demon coming to touch. Let's see, license 8GDH794. And license, I already read that one. 4HMC572. 6WVS512. And I think I read that one already. I read that one. 6WDJ885. 7AFW905. 5UEK155, 8RFD897, BL14E76 paper. And again, that license is 8RBB872, that's correct. Okay, and this is, like I read, LA1CS80, 7DGR522. I think I might have read this one, 7VYN121, 5CRX916, 7MOW288, 8KHY780, 6WXD177, 8UHB207, 5JAB003, BHXX253, 8AES095, 71500J3, CB45H57 paper, 8FFD876, 8PNT960, 5CVR402. Let's see, 8KZG897. I'm just walking down the aisle, so, and I want to make sure I don't miss one, so I might repeat one because I was reading them from a distance as well. 90BR805, 5WUM305, 6VYH132. All right, and directed light, as I documented on March 13, 2022. Again, right now in the morning as well, directed light fills the parking garage area. My shadow's appearing at a great distance while I'm walking through the parking garage on the wall where there's no light, okay, and certainly not light. Light doesn't cause your shadow to shoot projected horizontally 7H30423 to shoot my shadow across a wall space. It's upright. It's like my shadow is basically facing me while I'm walking in that parking garage, which is in the dark underneath the ground, right? So that is P.O.C. and also flashing directed light. While they're sitting in their vehicles, they're stalking in the parking garage. While I'm documenting, for example, while I'm walking on the sidewalk, before I enter into the parking garage, understand what they're doing. They're monitoring while demons, as the African-American is documented under the fake sun molesting, all right? And the African-American who's standing outside of the townhome of Ontario Town Square monitoring, they're all monitoring together. That's what they're doing in the parking garage. I then enter the parking garage with Metro 102 apartments. They are starting their ignitions. They're stalking and monitoring me before I even enter. They are crossing path and they're present in what is directed light that is also inside of that Metro 102 parking garage. It's the ongoing P.O.C. All right, license 8PBP650, 7KNW402. 8MPG911, and it's currently 9:10 a.m. 8JVL217, 6L43499, 901208A1. See, 6BJZ173, 7UIW425, pacing around the turn circle. As I showed you on videos, these are demons stalking with directed light while they're pacing all around me at the turn circle as I walk to the entrance of the Ovid Family Community Library. License 5ZJP439. Hello.
Hello.
What's your name?
Thank you. Good morning.
This is Ovid Family Community Library. Entering at 10:01 a.m. It is 10:09 a.m. That's the entity that's stalking in the bathroom at the Ovid Family Community Library. Maintenance of presence in the path and activity creation, crossing path as I use the hand dryer, as I create activity, and the entity also amplifying audible activity inside of the bathroom. It's 10:09 a.m. also on surveillance cameras. Excuse me. Good morning. Hello. It is 10:10 a.m. Hi, Natasha. Mickey, hi. Do you have a face mask I can use, please? Or have, rather not use. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, good. Yeah.
Thank you. All right, this is the monitoring inside of the private space. They're in relevant position and directed light, positioned around the bathroom stall. That's predatory, okay? And doing so, again, the same police department flying over by helicopter, surrounded the building upon exit with their vehicle lights in relevant position. This is the entity that's also entering inside of the private space to engage in monitoring, while it is also aware that that sort of predatory conduct and sexually demented, placing one under surveillance in a bathroom, is underway. All right, so I want to be clear. That's the entity entering in directed light under a fake sun amongst amplified audible activity. It's 10:11 a.m. That is Mickey and Natasha. Good morning.
Good morning.
Do you have any Clorox wipes, please? What's your name again? Hey, Alexander. Yeah, monitoring.
I don't think we have it. Let me check the office.
It was empty yesterday. You might not have them.
Okay, yeah, but we might not have any now.
This is Alexander posing an impermissible threat.
No, it's fine. I don't think we have any. You could try the medium desk.
Oh, okay. All right, thank you. They're all in relevant position in directed light. And I'm documenting what is the P.O.C. as I'm subject to it in a bathroom. And this is on behalf of, again, a corrupt police department that is engaged in stalking. Good morning. Hey, long time no see, Nikki. And you cut your hair off.
I did.
Why? I liked it.
I kept getting it caught in like car doors and stuff. So,
Do you have any Clorox wipes? Oh, thank you.
yeah, I was checking to see if the top one was dry.
I'm going to take one more.
Yeah, for sure.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
This is P.O.C. It's 10:12 a.m. That's federal stalking by entity in a bathroom. (8466OU2). It's 1:26 p.m. 7YFR 853. Fake sun right here over my head at the Ovid Family Community Library. 7VFD 241. At 1:26 p.m. It's right over my head at the entrance, the same entrance where it's present at 10 o'clock in the morning. The same entrance where I'm here at the same property at 7:34 in the morning. This is indeed P.O.C. This group stalking as I exit the library subject to ongoing surveillance. It's P.O.C. It's 1:27 p.m. 7 CSK 229 and 8 GCR 319. Seven VZS 561, 8 GWD 052, 8 VIM 643 28072 R2, 6 LPP 399. Group stalking at Wells Fargo. License plate 6A 43902. Fake sun right over me at the Wells Fargo. This is the same Wells Fargo where I'm at 9:45 in the morning. Show you the fake sun right over my head at that same venue. And the fake sun moves from what is the entrance of the Ovid Family Community Library to remain over me as I walk away from that entrance. All right, so this is indeed the P.O.C. As the environment remains over me, remains around me, the demons surround. This is demonic conduct as I am continuously documenting it. 8KHW 741 1562886, City of Ontario. 8SRP 105. 5001G1. Or hold on, 50011G1. 7DEJ 570. 7UNA 308. 8SJR 355. 8SRP 705, 58106L2, 7SSB 553, 7ZJE 501, 7VOP 546, 6ZNE 632. It is 1:30 p.m. I'm at D Street and Euclid Avenue in Ontario. 6395 JC. I can't really see that one. 13122J1. This is a third-party facilitating venue, 4th sector. License 6NQD 820. AMR 70430V2. 7FYM 523. Showing you what is the group stalker. That is United Airlines. It's an all-white plane. 8TTA664. This is group stalking. It's demonic. What you're listening to? 8D14763. 98TC764. That's the investigation. That's the prosecution of the Ontario Airport. 8LOX883 using commercial airline planes engaging in state surveillance, flying directly over me where I'm at, this 4th sector. Fake sun over my head at 1:31 p.m. 6 VRB 221 6480382 8 BGV 883. Remember on the day when the entity kept the fake sun over my head at the Ovid Family Community Library, as I walked out at 1:17 p.m. And then I walked to the Ontario Museum at 1:45 p.m. This is the entity that's keeping the fake sun just directly over my head wherever it is that I go. In other words, completely out of lines with nature. 6LGW156. But so is demonic stalking as well. That's completely out of line with nature as well. So there is that. It's 1:32 p.m. I did capture that as a commercial airline plane. I believe that was United Airlines, but it's an all-white plane. I don't think that was Amazon Prime. It was all white with blue tail, blue body on the right side of it. But it is nonetheless the Ontario Airport using commercial airline planes, the state stalking by commercial airline planes. 8ZQE843 1575814. Those are the demons of the Ontario Fire Department. Communication devices in hand. 7NDJ218. License 7KJB485. That's 1:33 p.m. 706 to OB1. This license 7T63257. Seven YHU022 7NOE310. 9ADG605, 8PIA, or 8PTA467, excuse me, 02381V1, 18954E3, 8924, 8R2, 6184, I can't see the rest of that one, 03249T1, 7EKD, 482, 7BBJ, 372, 8ZVA, 324, 74834, W1, to that license. 9AUG781. 4HIT199. 7KNG283. 8WPD781. 6JCK. I can't really see the rest of them. You can scratch that. 8EBA435. Omnitrans is arriving. It's Route 83, license 1545682 at 1:36 p.m. Bus 2343.
Stop requested.
License 8SVK440. All right, now while the fake sun is directly over me at 4th sector, remember that's across the street from the Starbucks, where yesterday morning the entity is stalking by the Ontario Police by helicopter, and the fake sun is directly over my head at that drive-thru at that Starbucks at 507 North Euclid Avenue. It's the same street, it's directly across the street, and that's at 9:53 in the morning, 7SLT195. Right now the entity is keeping the fake sun over me on the opposite side of the same street where that Starbucks is documented engaging in the P.O.C, engaging in terrorism, as I captured at 9:53. Under that 9:53 in the morning, the fake sun is over me on that same street as I remain at that bus stop. Okay, moving beyond that property, meaning moving north over me while I'm on the bus, while I am passing over that property where the sun is again placed over my head at that same property. All right, You're also looking at the fact that the entity is keeping the fake sign as I remain inside of the Upland Public Library, and I've been there since 10 o'clock in the morning, for example. The fact that the entity is keeping the fake sign over the Ovid Family Community Library, specifically over the staircase. You're looking at directed light as I took pictures of it before I exited. All right, this is speaking to what is stalking with an environment, stalking with directed light, which is what demons do. This is criminal surveillance. All right, it's 1:38 p.m. 91689L2 67025A3 5PRF 445 7EHH 402 6GAN 625, I believe. 8W34448, and they are molesting with directed light, which is, again, while a minion gets on the bus, this is a demon that's stalking with light. That's why you have this flashing of directed light onto the bus, on the inside of the bus, while they get on the bus. And that third party is monitoring. They're part of the same molestation and terrorism. It's 1:39 p.m. 8UPV 695. We're at Chaffee High School. 8NCC 936, I believe. Can't really see that one. Can't really see that one either. It is 1:40 p.m. 8VYY009. 6M82927, I believe. 6XJT109. 8ZSH112. 47007N2. That's a commercial vehicle, like a large truck. ZJZ432 24331W2 7BRV 669 5WJT093. All right, these demons are doing the exact same thing that they're doing while I'm inside of the vehicle, stalking, know exactly where I'm at, molesting with directed light that's flashing onto the bus now. All right, license 8CLK363 6TTX332. The entity stalking by helicopter.
7th Street.
License, let's see, 7ROW568 34404C3 6G79344 91347N1 5579. I can't really see the rest. 8HFD369. Captured images of the entity stalking in relevant position outside of the window of the bus where these demons are molesting with directed light. The fake sun is right over my head. You can see it through the window on the bus. And the entity is stalking by helicopter. This is security paving. They're monitoring. License plate. I can't really see their license plate. And I captured those images. It's 1:44 p.m. So take a look at that. That's the entity stalking by helicopter. To be clear, this is Omnitrans, the employee, the people of the state on the bus. This is speaking to what is grounds of federal prison while the entity engages in this terrorism. License I read that one, but let me remind you, it's going to federal prison. License plate 24331W2. License 8NQF350. We're at 8th Street and Euclid Avenue.
Please use rear doors.
Sí,
8th Street.
91347N1 is a license plate. I want to make sure I read that correctly. 05604. That's all that's on that plate. They're monitoring what the entity is talking about helicopter and directed light. 6CWH594, 8XAX119, 8MFF929, 8WYV904, SNZM, okay, 5ZLU689, 7YBT418, 8MGB041, 8RJA648, 68947Y1, 8YZW353, 8GOE273. ZTW011,
9th Street.
842, 6TJG025, excuse me. I think I read 5YNZ847, in case I didn't, there you go. 5CRN516, I read that one already. 1:47 p.m. The fake sun is over the driver's side of the bus, the side of the bus that I'm seated on. The fake sun has remained so. It's remained over the Old Family Community Library, obviously, in Ontario. Taking pictures of what is the Upland Public Library, where there is no sun over that roof, and nor would that be light or a sun visible through the ceiling of the roof while it's over me in Ontario, while I'm on the Omnitrans en route to the city of Upland. This is the pattern of conduct, all right? And that is the ongoing pattern of conduct as I remain subject to it. And while that entity engages in what is the ongoing criminal acts of obstruction of justice, and that is why they're going to federal prison. License plate 8DFW481 is going as well, filling the bus with directed light, knowing that they're being documented. These are terrorists, violent sex offenders, engaging in what is conduct revealing the fact that they belong in federal prison. They literally are begging for it, while documentation does not deter a demon to continuously stalk and terrorize you. Right, so you place such animals like that, you put them in cages, you put them in straitjackets. License plate
Stop requested. If possible, please use rear doors.
sí. Favor usar la puerta trasera.
11th Street.
5ZLU689. I believe I read that one, but 8TGN550. 6GBW. I can't see the rest of it. 5THY566. 8SWY764. 5TEZ764. 8SPX440. 6UKP990. 8EWX994. 8YWK946. 07208L1. 93993B2, that's MBI Excavation. 6RGU684, 90524R1. GBH129 8W. I can't really see that one. Alrighty, it is 1:50 p.m. at what is Foothill and Euclid Avenue. This is the same Foothill and Euclid Avenue where I am present not only at 7:50 in the morning, showing you the fake sun right over my head. I'm also here after 7 o'clock in the evening at this same exact intersection where the entity is placing a fake sun as though it is also setting in alignment with me at this same exact intersection. Okay, this is definitely the P.O.C.
Stop requested.
It's 1:50 p.m.
Please use.
This is again bus 2343. License plates 1545682, arriving at 1:51 p.m. Alrighty, capturing images of the third-party group stalker operating the bus where I'm subject to that molestation, subject to terrorism while the police are stalking by helicopter while she's in operation of that bus. It's documenting that employee who's subject to federal prison and also the prosecution of that company where Omnitrans represents the people of the state. Alright, where I'm subject to what is state surveillance. American citizens have a right not to be subject to it, and this is how you're going to document. That's also how you're going to punish. The minion operating the bus is fully engaged in that molestation and that terrorism as well, and continuously do so while they know you're documenting it. All right, it is 1:52 p.m. I'm at Uptown in Country. ATT 8107 is Arizona. 7SDL 441, I believe. C3UFW 692, 8WPF 939, 8CWP 156, and 7THS 580, 6UJR 859, 8YTR 809, 8MGW 732, 6DZA 204, 8GQM 243, 7WKR 973, 78ZN 502, 7VCH 827, 5TWC 096, 8SXP 295, 7UQF 798, and it looks like Omnitrans Route 66 going westbound is crossing path as well at 1:54 p.m. License plate 8AFS 825, 9341MA, 8ETC 027, 61320C1, 8VNS 073, 8AHM 770, 544YE handicap 0705182, 92036N2, 8VIL 059, 8NQF 350, 8VNS 073, 7SUL 441, 6V22172, 8TRZ 769, 8RG 901, JGT 9116, that's Texas, I believe. Yeah. 8HCN 224, 7YWY 349. It's 1:55 p.m. That's Texas. He can go to federal prison for that. That's Texas. He wants to make sure you hear his criminal activity loud and clear. 7YWY349. They're crossing path on Euclid Avenue. Excuse me. This is Foothill Boulevard where I'm at in Upland. That's amplified audible activity under the fake sun with knowledge of the fact you're being documented. This is demonic activity. So that's what you're paying attention to. 25817. Oh, I can't really see the huge guys there. I can't see the license, but it looks like Penske truck rental. PA 89036 is the back license plate. It's a large truck. 8FBU 393, 7KEX 906, 7NKG 543. Excuse me, 453. 8RJA 648. This is the Foothill Town Center where they're pacing around in the parking lot with a bunch of directed light all around. These are demons. 8KJH 813. And you also know that the fake sun is documented again here early in the morning and setting in the evening, and never is sunlight ricocheting off your car across building. But these are demons and they're stalking. 6RT8252 included. It's 1:57 p.m. 7AVA 708, C724K1 INJLAWR is a demon-possessed group stalker, and they're monitoring somebody right now, 90524R1. You need to know that. All right, that's the reality about Mr. INJLAWR. Old white man wearing an Adidas jacket. He's group stalking, demonstrating demon possession while he makes a U-turn in front of me with directed light. He'll go to federal prison. Him and his JRLAW. ATDR147. He's a demon. All right, not the first one I've encountered practicing law, by the way, or going to law school. 7LOR141. 8TGJ524. 8TTH310. 8RFY309. 7MMA. Hold on a second. 8AFN693, 6W86647, 96802B3, 7MMA260. It's 1:58 p.m. All right, license plate C8ELL525 with directed light. All right, in perfect alignment as I walk out the exit of the Vons store at 81 West Foothill Boulevard. This is the demon that's stalking. Look in the opposite direction, terrorizing with directed light. Psychopaths. 7CYL122. 6VWW379, 8GKX368, 8BVK592, 8LAB258, 7WRD517, 6UWU403, 8SCD533, 6RTA252, 8WMM068, 6YYA116, SMTH63, 6EJN985, and this is 8ELL525. The one that's stalking as I'm timing perfectly to drive by with directed light while I walk out of the store. Alrighty, that demon touching is SMTH63 while I take a picture of the Caucasian male driving the Camry. 6HJZ686 and 8SCD533. Alright, then they're crossing path again. G7Z4VO. It's 2:04 p.m. where I'm capturing these images, by the way. Fake sun right over my head in the parking lot of Vons. License 8UXA911. Documentation already exists where I am. For example, on the day that I went to Montclair Transit Center, I am at this bus stop right in front of Vons. This is like 8 something in the morning, 8:20 something in the morning. It's very early. And again, as I also documented, the entity's fake sun is over at the same intersection. Okay, that's the same thing. Same intersection, Foothill Euclid, 7:50 in the morning. All right, this is the environment. These are demons. 3RLT673, 8L45091. 8 PDZ 364. Yeah. It's 2:05 p.m. Let's see, 6LKP518. 8XQP866. 8 SXZ268. 7NTP067. 8KXN485, 8JLG 689, 7XUA922, 8JO4752, 7UIK831. That's a demon creating audible activity and operation of a communication device. The fake sun is right here over me at the bus stop. 8ATM 802, and this demon makes sure to sit in the shade so that the park or the bench that is available to sit on, directed light is hitting it. This is a demon. It is 2:06 p.m. License 7EID298, 7SMA780, 8SFG317, 5MVB485, 8ERH985, 6TPL506, 8LHZ781. CC36E05 paper 1941OG3. That's Desert Towing Incorporated. They're monitoring. License 8YJZ344. I read that one again. 8VMW513. 7K74363. And it's 2:07 p.m. Eight VXL148. 6BJC886. Amazon Prime 7GSA259. Amazon Prime is license 8668483. 7RGA 315. 7SSG 731. 8TPH 852. MEPADL 8STW 573. 8XQU 469. 8UKB 879. 8WEY 332. 6UFB 478. 4FZV 181. 6FMG 841. 8FJB 945. 8GXU 066. 06406U2. 60725G2. 8YRA 579. 8CXA 384. 7KVG 711. 6XAP 892. 9ATY 090. 8PAR 471. 8SVP 502. 7JWW 630. 38062G3. 8VGM 359. 8C4 647, excuse me. 5LDN 178. 8NTC 912. 4VAW 647. 8ETY 189. 8YYU 330. 8XEV 835. BN 78E15 paper. BV 61Z55 paper. 123ZK handicap. 7H XK 190. 8UMG 864. 8SQP 761. 7YFG 289. 8LSX 128. 8F27843. 8TBE 833. JQP UBLC 8CBM 895. FB 511 handicap. T420ZO 8MXV 380. 8HUT 699. 5JXX 092. 7AVS 429. 6ANB 858. 7RSG 954. Vertec crossing path license 8M 53966. 8GWF 859. BCF A048. ATDC 253. Seven RSJ 922 with a child in the vehicle. Air gas crossing path. US.299712. I can't see their license plate. Starts with a 7, but I can't see their license. They are crossing path. 5ZQU 466. 3NWM 856. 7CPF 453. 7REL 422. 8RFM 158. 8HPA 465. 5R 32639. 5R HW 900. Let's see. 8XTJ 807. 6CTY 553. 8FCW 664. 8UQY 653. 8KPW 458. 28. Oh, I can't see that one. I can't see that one. You can scratch that one. 8UOE 828. 6Z10727. 8W. I can't see that one. 8NUR 640. 8RFJ 886. 5WPT 909. 6KUF 268. 59668F3. Republic Master Chefs crossing path. It's currently 214, by the way. 74537Y2. KLEENEX 81973M to 78016H3. 7TGZ 866. Eight FNC 224, 8TAG 012, 39799R1, 5VKE 030, 7NWS 731, CABL FAM, 9AWM 356. It's 2:15 p.m. Omnitrans Route 66 is arriving. License 7HGA 508. Frontier Communications 8C14173. Omnitrans is license 1234524. Bus 1218. 8UCP 592. Alright, again, that was the license 1234524. Omnitrans Route 66, bus 1218. Getting off at 2:23 p.m. License 9BPY111. 832 MVP, Oregon. 8ZKM 593. And it is 2:23 p.m. 6SLD 466. 8JCE 399. 8YLE 190. That's Enterprise. Driving a van. 8Y12235. 7VQG 559. 9BCV 836. 8XZJ 130. 7EJO 717. 7HGA 508. 8LPH 272. Seven SSZ 229, 7EFD 089, 6HRL 316, 8HNC 047, 8HSE 633, 8KML 243, 17785G1, 7UUH 394, 8RWC 243, CC39R94 paper, 7HDG 455, 8FHT219, 8WBW 533 with a minor child, 6YGX 763, 5WFT 518, 7JWM 658, 8N26689, SKI4IT 7JOV 943 4818 6S1. I think I already wrote that one. 45641S1. 8EJB 709. It's 2:26 p.m. 8JJU 285. 8WPY 364. 809 46U1 4HTW 896. 6VFU 129, 7UJT 685, U2A51W1, and it's 2:26 p.m. I'm walking what would be north on Benson right now after getting off of Route 66, 7AVK 679. Route 66 runs east and west, so I took Route 66 westbound to Benson, and I'm now walking north toward the Upland Police Department. 7RQB 664, and again it's 2:27 p.m. 7SQH 156, 08696K2, NCRO Oregon 8EZL 543, 8DYB 745, and they're all touching. Okay, and these are demons stalking with light. And why are they touching? Because the fake sun that's remaining over my head is over trees, so there's shade. Unless I sat under that tree for a prolonged period, Satan would literally remove the shade from underneath the tree. I've documented that. But because I'm walking in shade, these demons are swiping direct light across my person. They're sex offenders, 8JUV810. They are stalking. That's why they're maintaining presence. They are maintaining light, maintaining activity. All right, and it is in concert with where it is I'm walking. In the shade, demon molesting with lights. 4WQY367. It's 2:28 p.m. 8WKH733 66009R1 7ZCX155 16679K3 7RSH901 4SET023. Sex offenders molesting. All right, all of them, including Kiewit 3118159. This company 7EFJ740 4YGN376 OJEPERS 6AXK030 LG license 56643V2 and 8ADD326. This is a sex offender molesting. License 8GHU824. Seven SIP859. 703NL handicap. 8MWL132 7S55206 7ACK856 8FUB794 635TA handicap 7LDV607. Here's Upland Police at 2:29 p.m. Vehicle 201. Let me show you. Fake sun right over me. Alrighty, that is Upland Police, and for whatever reason, they are waving hi to me. That is, again, first of all, they're demons and they're group stalking, and they know exactly who I am, but that is also speaking to what is an abnormal level of attention. I don't know why you're waving to me. I'm walking on the sidewalk. So anyway, that was Vehicle 201, Upland Police, coming from Cable Airport, driving east and then turning south onto Benson, crossing path. Fake sun is right over my head as he does so. It's 2:30 p.m. Eight LSB 772. Eight HSF 942. It's 2:31 p.m. 7KKG 680. 1BEBE11. 8GLM 163. All right, license 7ERZ 688. G127MO, group stalking under the fake sun at the, it says Airport Industry, I believe. The address is 1306 Benson Avenue. They're group stalking in the plaza with directed light on the ground. Doing their part, maintaining presence around me. License BF40659. Yeah, Airport Industrial Park. 8SZE952, 7END614, 8FQR410, DLRSQUAD. Okay, DLRSQAD, excuse me. D744HO, 65895L3. Eight ZFD 379. 8 KPW 792. It's 2:33 p.m. 7 VBD 852. 8 WAW 094. Stalking with directed light, feet away from the Upland Police Department. There is no reasonable basis to ever assume that there's some exception to that police department. There is not. And here's another demon. That's Upland PD 1441348. Under the fake sun and monitoring with 8F79149, engaging in surveillance on the side of the street with their foot on the brakes. Stalking with light. Stalking in the path amongst directed light, including the Upland Police Department. It's 2:34 p.m. 8AAB 561, 7TSL 530, 8HBP 189, 8PQJ 744. Eight TTW 026. NDCHICK 8DQX 356 5FLP 550 58181W1 monitoring at Mountain View Industrial Park on 13th Street. 6JTW 612 4YFU 988 8LJL 602 WHOOR 6PZC 246 8ZPM 842 8F79419 6W11487 626 PA, I believe. Can't really see that one. 7NH. This is an old white man. That's amplified audible activity. Driving out of the Mountain Industrial Park. License 7NHZ129. Okay, this is again a documentation of what is the Cable Airport. It's a facilitating venue. 7AOJ851 EDDIES 7. That's audible activity in directed light. That minion honking their horn in operation of a communication device, a Latino male. 7AOJ851. Okay, and Eddie as well. Monitoring while they drive by. This is the headquarters of the Upland Police, EDDIES 7. That's a Caucasian female. They're both holding their phones, stalking the path with directed light. 7ERP188. Understand what the entity was doing. Plane activity above, surrounding with vehicles, demons, crossing path. This is at the Upland Police Department. Okay, puppets of Satan. It is 2:37 p.m. License 02676K3. License 7KKP 635 20432P2 4SQR 584 BN33C09. It's 2:37 p.m. Vertec 33503B3 and UPS also monitoring. And again, this is Cable Airport. That's facilitating venue. CA 66. I can't really see that one. UPS is license plate. Directed light in front of the UPS truck. 82240G1. It's a Caucasian male. It's 2:38 p.m.
Nope. Yeah, because I was fighting it. Yes. I opened up a lawsuit myself. Yeah, he wasn't I wrote him up, so he's not happy with me. Oh, the officer? Yeah. Oh, really? Yeah, I was on site and he wouldn't release it to me.
So, Dan was not pulled over?
Mm-hmm. I'm the registered owner, but I didn't know he didn't have a license. Because he was being an asshole. Nice French way, I'm sorry. He told me his mind was made up and that's what it was. Mm-hmm.
So you made a complaint already?
Oh, yes, ma'am. But the sergeant I spoke to, I don't know if he did the actual complaint.
This is audible activity in relevant position under the fake sign and indirected light, which moves across the floor while I open the front door of the Upland Police Department.
Well, I called and spoke to him to see if I could get the
It's 2:42 p.m.
And then they told me to call and schedule a hearing to get it where I could get my vehicle back. Mm-hmm. He told me and then $53 a day, so it's 5 days. He didn't tell me all those. No, he told me $59 for the hearing, and then he told me $53 a day starting today.
Burtech crossing path.
Oh, can you write all that down for me? No, he didn't tell me those fees.
When I'm done here, she'll print out an invoice for you to show you what the fees are.
Thank you. Yeah, I filed a suit against him because it was harassment. It was just plain harassment. Yeah.
This is a minion that's engaging in what is harassment by an entity engaged in the pattern of conduct right now. This is audible activity.
He called 3 people as backup. For him, for my husband. And he gave us 3 different reasons why he pulled him over.
Was this the checkpoint or he just pulled over?
Just pulled him over. He was underneath a tree. And my brother ran across the street and jumped in the car with my husband. My husband was going to pick my brother up.
It's 2:43 p.m.
Or my brother jaywalked. So he pulled them over because my brother jumped in the car and they looked suspicious. Then he told us that it was because of my third tail light was out. Then he told me, oh, well, I knew he didn't have a license.
Oh, that's the difference.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know what, you're here, might as well pull this out. Read it, sign and date it.
Okay. This is for the hearing, right?
Correct. So what do you want to get out of there?
I have my bowling bag. I have my a car scanner and
Any personal items you need or phone chargers, phones?
I'm not worried about none of those because I know I'll get it back on Monday. They already told me. Those are the main 2 that I could think of right now. I have an ice chest, but I ain't worried about it. It's sitting here.
If there's anything else you feel that you want to take, then we have to go on right.
Okay, I know those 2 things. My bowling bag for I have bowling tomorrow, so I'm like, I don't know.
It's fun though, right?
Yeah.
Your fingers go right here, and then initial right there, and then second.
Okay. There's this one back. Can you give me a copy of that one with the case number on it? Because I don't have it. Or anything that has a case. Oh, she's gonna give me an invoice, right? Oh, okay.
That's gonna break it down with what you're paying. Let me get a copy right here.
Yes, ma'am. You said just initial and signature, correct?
Yes. So the cadet right now is at the lot, so let me try to get hold of him,
Okay.
and then I'll send you over there. But he has to come back here and key it in, so.
Oh, can I get my house key off of the keys? Mm-hmm.
So go ahead and see, and then as soon as he comes in here, he'll tell you the deal or I'll You're gonna come out here to the steps, you're right. There's a sign that says
Okay. Somebody left their folder here.
It's 2:51 p.m. That's amplified audible activity. The fake sun is over the Upland Police Department. This is P.O.C. This is demonic activity inside of the police department.
Right on this? Oh, okay.
And of course, they're monitoring while this demonic activity is underway.
Okay.
So it's 2:52 p.m.
Thank
The
you.
process is that you're supposed to arrive during the time set for an appointment, which I already did that. And they're not answering the, and again, they're monitoring. So they're not answering the phone. So I redialed the dispatch who has placed me on hold, which is accomplishing the same thing.
In the car? Okay, so meet you over there?
Yeah, maybe so you make a right and then make another quick right and then we're gonna go up to the barcade and I'll let you know.
I can walk over there, right?
If you wanted to.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's 2:52 p.m. This is audible activity, by the way. Hi, just a quick question. Yeah, nobody's answering at the dispatch either.
Really?
Yeah, he's got me on hold and he never came back. And when I called property or evidence, it went to voicemail.
Let me see if someone's in there.
Thank you. That's what I was asking. It's been 5 minutes and 4 seconds.
Sorry about that. I'm still trying to find them. Hold on 1 second.
Oh, okay, thank you. Thanks for letting me know. Okay. Thank you.
I think there's a certain time that you have to make an appointment.
I did.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, it's Tuesdays and Thursdays, which would be 1 to 3:30 p.m. I made an appointment for 1 to 3:30 p.m. today.
I'll keep calling.
Okay, thank you.
Go ahead, man. I'll just keep calling them.
You want me to hang up? Oh, well, he came back on the line right now. He said he's still trying to get them. You want me to just hang up anyway?
Who's gonna try? Oh.
The dispatch.
Oh, really?
It's on speakerphone.
Okay, don't hang it up then.
I'll keep both of you if you can help me, because I do need my property. Okay, thank you.
Hey, I got a pocket for my urine. What was that, 3? She said 3. That was 3, yeah. Oh my. It's the second time I do that this week. Man. I guess so. I'm trying to get something I don't have. Yeah. All right, thank you.
It's 2:56 p.m.
Thank you for coming.
You're welcome.
I appreciate it.
Not a problem.
What's your name again?
Armenia.
Amelia. That's right.
Yeah.
I
So
remember.
I'll be back as soon as I get those parts.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
There are maintenance at a crossing path with directed light inside of the police department. Thank you so much. When are you coming back again? Oh, my name's Arminio. No problem. I'll be right back. And as they walk away, which is pacing, directed light on the wall. These are demons. All right? And this is criminal inside of the police department. It's 2:58 p.m. That was P.O.C. And so, like I said, while I'm sitting here on hold and they're monitoring me, this is nothing other than what is harassment. They're engaging in ongoing surveillance while I'm here on hold, monitoring the entire time while I'm en route here within what is the pre-scheduled time for picking up property, and while they're monitoring, engaging what is the pattern of conduct while they remain in unlawful possession of my property. So just want to make sure I point all that out.
Really? You said 3 o'clock. I got 3. They even said Tuesday for 3 if I couldn't make it today. So sorry about that. How you doing today? I'm okay. There you go.
Has anything changed?
Not much. 185 I think was last I checked.
Still single?
Yes.
Are you working?
Well, I'm doing like the Uber Eats.
Okay.
So,
So you're selling,
yeah, I don't know how.
He's in here monitoring with the Upland Police Department. It is, this has been 12 minutes and 6 seconds that I've been on hold, and it's currently 3:01 p.m. Yeah, and the set time for coming up to pick property up from evidence is 1 p.m. to 3:30.
Yeah, that's correct.
And this was already scheduled.
Same address.
still have your vehicle too?
Yes, it's parked out front.
Still want your knocked down Mexican?
That's perfect with me. Yeah, I did have an interview with FedEx yesterday. So. Yeah,
That would be fitting. Minions work for FedEx.
Why is that? They always mess up on your
It's 3:02 p.m.
Oh, right. Oh, really? Yeah. Well, good thing you're a good neighbor, because some people would have kept it.
Okay, just make, this is all your personal information, just make sure everything's correct.
Is anything else changed on these forms? Or?
Well, this one's new for 2022.
Okay.
It has a lot of tiering information. Do you have one with that too?
No. Same ones.
Sorry, I'm still trying.
You're still trying?
Oh, yeah, they may be outside releasing the property to somebody right now. So that's.
Is there somewhere that I should go in order to, instead of just waiting here?
No, they're going to want to meet you out here. So just hang on tight.
Okay, because I am here between the times set, 1 to 3:30 like I scheduled. Okay, I'm here though. I'll keep it on hold.
I'm going to get back to you, okay?
Will do. Thank you. I'm keeping it on speakerphone. That phone is filthy. I don't want to hold it.
Especially with gas prices. So yeah, not much has changed on it. I mean, besides the tier system. You gave me one. Yeah, you did actually. You gave me one last year. I'm a tier 1, so hopefully, yeah, it was weird because it was only, yeah, that was weird because part of my, like my court paperwork was I only did it for 5 years during probation. And then, so that's what I signed under. And then when the 5 years were up, I didn't get any info on like if I had to stop it or not. I can't get a hold of anyone. So I've just been doing it, like, I don't think I'm supposed to, but I've just been doing it so I don't get in trouble. Yeah, I got that, is that the one you gave me last year? Yeah, I did read that one. For the probation? That's what it was like duration. Right. Yeah, and that's why I just kept registering this. That's clean. It's just my hands are a little sweaty. It's hot out there. So yeah, but I'm gonna get on that because I remember you gave me some info on that, and I didn't qualify last year. Well, no, because you had to wait till July the 1st. Yeah. Yeah, my birthday is obviously in June, so I wait another year.
Yes.
The records desk, which is clear window right to your right.
Anyone going through that? Like, actually getting Really?
Oh, okay. So nobody answered the phone at all. Okay. Alrighty. Thank you. Is it okay if I ring the bell, or are you the one that helps here?
Oh, no, you don't need to ring it. I need help with the counter.
Oh, thank you.
And then they'll petition, after they.
Hi. I was told I called evidence and the dispatch couldn't reach them, so he told me to ask somebody behind the records desk to see if someone is physically present in the office.
Okay, you're here to pick up property?
I'm here to pick up property between 1 and 3:30, so I don't know why nobody's answering.
Okay, yeah, let me check. They might have stepped away from their desk for a second. I'll look for you.
Okay, thank you. It is, by the way, 3:10 p.m.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, luckily I've been clean as far as getting in trouble. I haven't been arrested. I haven't even gotten driving tickets or anything. I've been trying to toe that little line, So.
The phone is ringing. Should I answer it? All right. The evidence one. Yeah. This is Erica Spencer. Hi, I never got a call at the police station before. Yes, I am here waiting. Where do you want me to go? I can get that. Hold on. Let me see. Yes. Hold on one moment, please. Can I get it? It's in my stuff. Okay, the case number is 2214-8006.
What's the property?
It's a sleeping bag, gray backpack, black bag, miscellaneous property is what she wrote on here.
Okay, 22148-006.
Correct, but there's also like a luggage carrier it's got a backpack, a luggage carrier, and a sleeping bag.
Your name?
Erica Spencer.
Do you have an ID?
I do have my DMV printout and a photo of my ID, yes.
Okay, let me look it up. Hold on.
Thank you. Yes, ma'am. Take a seat?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. It's 3:13 p.m. It's 3:16 p.m. Hello. Want my ID?
Cart with the sleeping bag, and then they put all the bags in that big paper bag.
Oh, okay. Oh, good. I'm glad you didn't take out the sleeping bag thing. That's hard to get back in there. What do you need to sign?
You can just sign and date that for the 2 items.
Okay. Does the stand still work? You kept it together?
Yes.
Yeah.
How long does the process usually take?
Oh, they just kept it together? Okay, good.
The second.
Oh, okay.
2.
I understand.
When you write it so many times and you forget when you need to remember it. Okay.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Anything else you need? Do you need to see my ID? It's a
No,
printout.
I brought it.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Actually, can I keep the tags? I need those.
No.
Why?
Because they're ours.
I usually get the tags that's attached to the property. Usually they keep the tags on the property and I keep that. Oh,
It's ours.
okay. Interesting. Okay, thank you. All right, license 6SIG 158, 7CMJ 580, 78JV 809. This is criminal monitoring, demonic activity, stalking at the Upland Police Department. Showing you what's the fake sun right over me. License 7JZF685. The fake sun is right over my head. I'm coming down the side ramp of the Upland Police. These demons are maintaining presence in the parking lot, just like what this minion talking to the employee of the at the desk. That whole conversation, they're monitoring together, and he's maintaining presence. All right, they're making them wait in the lobby. This is group stalking that's underway inside of the police station. It's the same exact pattern of conduct. And what you need to learn is that it's also demonic activity inside of the police department. That's what you're also learning. All right, this is entirely demonic and it is thoroughly criminal. Okay, it is currently 3:32 p.m. And the demon possessed, again, on the outside, you're looking at what are people. You're looking at human beings, and you are assuming that, for example, where a traffic stop is underway, you have what are interests that are inherently adverse to one another, right? Nobody wants to get pulled over for a ticket, for a speeding ticket, or just detained on the side of the road. Well, nobody likes that. It's called criminal summoning. The demons are monitoring. The demons of the police departments are monitoring with the people of the states. 9 BCW 133. That's exactly what's underway inside and outside of the Upland Police Department. These are minions, and they are engaged in what is criminal monitoring, which is demonic activity. They are acting in accord. Okay, so you're understanding what is the pattern of conduct as I've shown it to you. The pattern of conduct is ceaselessly underway. The pattern of conduct is no respect with regard to the minion as you are witnessing them, where they are any sort of official or third party. 1627689. 7CMJ 580, and it's 3:33 p.m. The fake sun remains right over my head at the entrance upon exit of the Upland police station at 3:30 p.m. And so as I walk down the side ramp again, that's exactly what I captured. Fake sun right over my head. 7WYG 531, 7GAX 350, and I did retrieve my property, so that's why I'm exiting now. 8FWB 431. It is 3:34 p.m. 7MYX 945. KABY3M. That's a demon. Directed light moving all across the brick wall while that demon is driving his sports car, group stalking. And you think that there's somebody in California. They're a bunch of demons. 7XVL663. They're a bunch of ticking time bombs. A bunch of stalkers. 8FTU744. There is nothing impressive about the demon possessed. They are entirely pathetic. 8ARB993, and that includes those wearing police uniforms, as I'm revealing that to you. It's a matter of what is evidence. No conspiracy theories here. License 7HAD628. 553 GUV, that's Oregon. UPS, understand this is federal prison. They're group stalking, they're monitoring with the police while I'm at the police station. That's the significance of what I'm documenting. Seven TSL 53, okay, so I didn't read that one already. 8 GMW 904. 7 GBL 829. 8 PTW 450. WNCHST2. KZN 167, that's Molly made. Six 5705, that's handicap. U.S. 690. 8 MWB 335. 7 XEA 450. 6 FKE 090. 8 ACD 569, I believe. 82930H3. 12226T2. 7 DAT 638. 8M GX378, one demon after another, pacing all around me. 7ATA062, IZJUSME, 8XYA110. 12226T2, that's Home Depot. 72272H3. 7 PPE 734, 2752282, 8 GCV 341. 2752282, yeah. 6 EXC 976. DRJULZ, that's a demon. 4 MUA 369, 5 EVT 820, 7 DNX 290. 8 RUK 035, 9 BFE 430, 97142D2. Visser buses, crossing path, that's a demon driving a school bus. Directed light across the curb while they're driving underneath the fake sun. At 3:39 p.m. V1. 8 NKC2884, Texas, 8WOG777, 8PPA 871, 63594 E2, 8XBM 975, 7FAU124, RMARINO, 8AJA 881, C557W1, 8SUV 500, 6KZB 529, 8KNK 166, 0467 TT2, 8RKV 677, 8NDS 613, 8HLH 036, license 8TOJ 361, 8PRA 304, 7JCL 731. All right, you're looking at the demons that are pacing around me. By looking, I mean images that I just captured, and you're looking at San Bernardino County Fire, demons, group stalking under the fake sun, which is right over my head in Upland on Benson Avenue. All right, certainly nowhere near Fontana or being on Route 66 while I'm still en route arriving or coming to what is the Upland Public Library, as I documented April 29, 2022. But again, just remaining inside of the Open Family Community Library is evidence in and of itself. P706311, and it's, again, evidence of what is demon possession. There is no exception. I'm telling you what are the secrets of an entire population. All right, this is exposure of what is Satan. That is very real. And that is, again, that precise formula, not only their demonic behavior, but their presence in that demonic environment, and the entity engaging in what is presence is speaking to that criminal system. Group stalkers are in that environment. And they're stalking you. And you don't even know it. 6GBS 497, they're stalking you, and you don't know that, and you also don't know their condition. They're demons that are stalking you. T252YO, 6GHD 028, 8RQZ 716. F2, 24399G3, 8TMM381, MRCAMRA, 7YWJ132, 7AGJ836, 7C78454, 8WHR492, 78202U2, 8HHJ167, 7FJR064, 8JLN636, 8UQP175, 4YPA072, 7ZMR027, I believe, FULOFER 6T58696, 6WRM100, and 7EHK795, 8AZA928, 8PCH853, 7EZX391. Omnitrans is crossing path with Upland Police 151464, substantially somewhat. I just documented their entire Upland Police Department, their headquarters, so there is no question about what's wrong with every single last one of them. But again, even as I'm documenting on the streets and in the highways where the Upland Police are group stalking, it's a documentation of that entire agency. It's not just that one demon that I capture. You're talking about what is a condition of all of them. 9AFV147, license 7YRV851, I will get that. 6JXX513, 7GMW954, 73540K2, 8MGD015, 8ZTG867, 6MFW312, 65347W1, 6RGB886, 7PPZ359. O-Park is crossing path again. They crossed path earlier. I didn't mention I was reading license plates. They're pacing around. This is group stalking as you identified company. It's analogous to an individual's license plate. 71416Y1, EZP301, 6KWU136, 8PZB613, 8BPV206, 7UO3907, 7BEC101, 6NYH035, 8VKT256, 8TSS602. It's 3:45 p.m. CYK 996, 7GIC 786, 5 RKE 807, I believe, LV POR 3, 8JZH 470, 8ZMJ 377, I believe. And it is 3:46 p.m. Ready, license 6ZRK136, 8RNW242, 8XYB885, 8NHW362, 7AUM821, 6JRW577, 7EMY314. This is BZU6109 with one of those European license plates. D349TO, 8VEV560, CC912C3, that's paper, 9ABT812, 4466OD1. The back license plate on this European license, it's 2019 GTI. So that's a back license plate. It's a white Jetta. 8XPR949, 8JEE300. EUE 944, 8XDC 502, 8YPP 548, LYFTJ, 8XNU 009, 6UDG 657, 8TZT 314, I believe, 9AQU 442, 7MUU 571, TALL, CA92K18, that's paper. This is group stalking at the McDonald's. I'm reading license plates at Benson and Foothill. Group stalking in a drive-thru. They're not concerned about getting no Big Mac. McDonald's is group stalking, concerned about what I'm doing. They're monitoring with the minions who are in relevant position through the drive-thru. This is the reality of what the demons are doing. 8NRF688, and Satan's going by the name of McDonald's. That's what's going on. It's 3:49 p.m. RDLS2, and that is again 44660D1. License 6SXH683, 8VDU 472. What you're looking at is a demon that's engaging in surveillance, 8VDU 472, right in the corner parking lot of the Walmart at the intersection, stalking in the path. That's why that demon is sitting in that parking lot at the obscure part of the parking lot, all right, for purposes of maintaining presence in the path. These are demons. That's the obsessive stalking by a bunch of demons. And when I'm documenting stalking in the bathroom, that ongoing obsession is following into the bathroom. That's a sex offender, okay? RORBOY. Because they are indeed hovering and obsessively engaged in an ongoing pursuit, following everywhere. License 6CUC 883, 8JHN 538, 4WPT 296, 9ADK 063, 8ECV 319, 5TWB 725, 7JGM 656, 8DCL 969. 8NJF 799, 8FJG 960, It's 3:50 p.m. 8 MWE 906, 5 KRV 415, 7 UZF 176, 8 NFL 938, 4 TAF 486, 6X. Oh, excuse me, I can't see that. You can scratch that one. 7 RZF 889. But I will tell you this: McDonald's, those Minions French fries smell really good right now. Just as an aside, it's currently 3:52 p.m. 28938E3. Eight UBB 490, 7 SCGO 50, 6 LMC 144, 6 BUV 281, 6 EJA 664, 7 NUM 853, 7 YRT 739, BH 5151, that's in Idaho, excuse me, 7 EEW 318, 9 ANB 188, 8 SFH 746, 7 ZDZ 631, 6 TMG 914, 8 LOS 181, 7 V16199, 8 TDR 195, 8 XPR 949, 8 FJB 482, 8 YWV 669, 8 LWU 977, 8 VGC 360, 5466H B, I believe. It's a van with a handicap plate. This is at the Walmart that's in Upland, California, off of Foothill and Benson. I've been here before. The entity stalking by a plane and helicopter. Documented this already. And the fake center directly over me. 8 RTN 104. This is documented last year, 2021. Eight WWD 816. 5 RXJ 575. 28282N2. 8 WUD 265. 3EB 652, which is Walmart. A truck with the Walmart logo. That's documentation of a third party. 5 GEA 739. 3 WTX 201. 8 PFG 400. 8 ZCV 329. 8 Y YK 130. 4 TSW 907. 8 YQW 352. 7 YUR 083. 22799D2. 8 FGV 762. Omnitrans is arriving. Omnitrans Route 66 headed eastbound. It's 3:56 p.m. 8 NVF 602. 7G, I can't really see that one. 03922C2. This is Omnitrans license 1545817, bus 2347.
Please get wheelchair ready. Be fair. Be real fair. No courtesy legs.
How are you? Good.
Ours is not valid.
Perfect. Thank you.
Alright, it's 3:57, and as you can hear, I did board Omnitrans Route 66 at 3:57 p.m. This is P.O.C. AS483 handicap. This is on Foothill Boulevard at the Urgent Care located at 974 Foothill Boulevard. They're crossing off 8SHV077 8WEW050 1905 1905 D53, excuse me. COPACKR 7LUB 539 5WTF 915 7KFK 494 4VKJ 943 8YAC 120 8TJS 880 BN 26G81 paper YP19877 stalking in that parking lot of the plaza beside 11th Street where I used to live off of Reading Way, excuse me, not 11th Street, off of Reading Way and Foothill. Stalking with a large truck with hazard lights on. That's that truck, the last license plate that starts with a YP.
Stop requested. If possible.
41009D1 BN 68001 5B8W 409. All right, getting off of Route 66 at Foothill and Euclid Avenue at 4:03 p.m. License plate 8ZCJ3627MDG463. License 8ZEN7426MOT663. CE8399. That company is called Ahern. BV64Y94 paper 7TPD358 8FGS648 8RHU219 9AZA059 8XQX535 9AUA838 9AJC596 6UML449 8JKP147 8CMH262 3XMG110 7GJB998 8Y94856 4HHL501 75079K3, that's Penske. 8JJL771. 8, oh, I read that one. 8RJN 890. Yeah. Capturing video right now at 4:05 p.m. of the fake sun over me at this Euclid and Foothill Boulevard intersection where, first of all, I was here hours ago getting on the bus. And it's in the same position over my head on the same intersection. I'm also at this intersection where the U.S. Bank at 20 East Foothill Boulevard is 7:50 in the morning, people. This is not the sun. It's directly over my head. And then also, as I document, I remind you of Unity placing this fake sun as though the sun is also setting at the same exact intersection. Literally, as I stand at the same venue where the Upland Police Department are stalking me by helicopter in relevant position under that fake sun that's quote-unquote setting at this intersection in alignment to me, 8MIF060, out of conformity with what is natural, what is possible with regard to scientific facts that support what is the revealing, what is a demonic environment, what is the impossible. The fake sun, as I've termed it, because the documentation is showing the entities keeping a fake sun setting in Fontana, California. Okay, every other place where I'm at, where I'm showing you what the entity is doing with the light source. 8WCX320. It's 4:10 p.m. This is P.O.C. UPS making an illegal U-turn. This is relevant to what is monitoring that UPS is engaging in. 3618 3D1. All right, and how do you know that? Because directed light is also beside that vehicle and the fake sun. The pattern of conduct supersedes everything, which, by the way, is how federal law works. Federal law is supreme, and there is nothing that you're claiming you're doing under the fake sun that has any legal relevance other than what are the engagements of the elements of monitoring, and that's why that environment is there, and you're not supposed to know that. And demons are relying upon what their outward activity is supposed to communicate to you, as though it's some suggestion that they're innocent or that they can never be a demon, or they're not stalking somebody whose name that they should not know. All right, all of that is the malicious form of the P.O.C. It's public corruption. All right, 8HFX 886 6X KP 115 8KEX 163. Alrighty, and it's 4:11 p.m. This is P.O.C. 8TCA 792 8DFA 658 8TNX 104 7SSB 7FSB 859 8DIX. I can't see that one. You can search that. 6ZXS 324. It's 4:32 p.m. 7L. I can't see that. 67554L3. CBB. X. I can't really see that one. You can scratch that one. 7VLU324. 7GWN512. 8DUX311. 24011132. 7FZZ280. 8JYF368. 8NQN370. 7UIA166. 7XHA702. G076YO. Four KTP 523. 6WCB 423. Excuse me, 6WCB 342. 8MPL 986, 7GIN 197, I believe. 8WCP 254, 7TLW 659, 7MBJ 369, 9AEG 485, 8WES 406, I believe, 91346U2, 8WFX 895, 8AHB 769. 5RIG 827, 5FUB 341, 8YOU 412, 8EVB 293, 6JKH 426, 7ZZB 781, 8ZTM 769, 8MIF 060, 8RFC 268, 8MPM 122, excuse me, 8MPM 122. 6ZLC 968. 93639P1. 60118V2, 7KEN369, 90687D1. 8GGC127. And by the way, it's 4:36 p.m. And I remain at Uptown and Country at the bus stop in Foothill and Euclid. And so this is where the fake sends remaining. 5EUP238. 7YLH322. 65270D1. 1517349. That's Chafee Joint Union High School. 8YDK431. 8U79823. 21956S1. 0615 8X1. 7SLC297. 8XTA266. 8VAA655. 8LQE289. 8NFW015. 5ZED636. 5618N handicap. 8MHN369. 8HXW181. 9AHZ911. 8HKG168. 7P78881. 8BNK203. 8GTD494. 8UHV387. 8EZR379. 8EYR139. 8UYS272. 7NFW369. Omnitrans Route 66 going eastbound is crossing path right now at 4:38 p.m. at Foothill and Euclid. Six MGP 736. 5UPY 789. ICNURSE. She's also a demon. License 8YJW355. NIKILO. 7XOJ559. 7YGT703. 8JOS434. 5JVU575. CRO32 handicap. 7WWH676. 8P04841. 8VIM240. JUSDANC. 8SOP851. 27409X2. 8EHW280. 6238. 5R2. 8GWC744. 7PDT160. 8ROC934. 52094S2. 7THS580. 7ZSK521. 6KAW083. 7GWU800. 8NBM553. 8ZOL489. BW56A39 paper. 6ATX259. 16421L2. 6DKW 417, 8SRG 511, 5CQY 549, 7HXW 120, AUGIE 81, 41449F3, 80115S1, 8VDJ 115, 90828X1, 7MAN 942, 6WDM 188, 6R13827, 8NMZ 744, 7AFH 772, 7GRX 520. United States Postal Service is pacing. They're repeatedly cross paths. 8RKH 303, 8HUT 699, 8VB, I can't see them, you can try it. 6XFP 544, 7SMA 780, VF89Z68, paper 2667783 in Metrolink. The impossible audible activity, meaning it is entirely impossible that you would ever hear the train while I'm at the Uptown and Country shopping plaza sitting at the bus stop. But nonetheless, faint in the background. I'm not sure if you can hear that, but the entity is creating what is noise, and it's reminiscent of the sound of a train. That is the identification of a third party, which would be documented as what is Metrolink. Because there's a Metrolink train track in the city of Upland, the entity will surround you with what is actually impossible that you would even hear at this distance. Okay, but that's the documentation of Metrolink. 4:42 p.m. that train activity is sounding. Seven HJY 493, 7JSZ 802, 8YVS 417, 6RBT 139. Upland Police group stalking as well. Crossing path. Criminal summoning and monitoring with the Upland Police, 7L43812, 8DNW 572, 34164D2, 99222G3, 8VJY 206, 6FEL 498, 8SAR 203, 8SAB 259, 8B, I can't really see that one, license 8B, 7GGA 424, 8N00822, 7PVU 727, and the Upland Police Department stalking in the path, communicating a threat, while another demon sounds sirens. 8FZP 466, that is the Upland Police engaged in criminal summoning, and the people of the state engaged in criminal summoning. 8WYJ 744, 7AMY 812, 7ESR 645, 7WDY 096, 8WEM 563, THIS GRT 5RQA 811. Everything I'm documenting right now, this is how an American citizen documented this. They're going to federal prison as you document it. 7PBA 495. We're talking about what is an ongoing factory of prosecutions. Just one after another, because that's how they're stalking you. One after another after another. All right, and it's a means of identifying their criminal tactics of placing you under surveillance. Doing so with the entity that's surrounding you with the sound of sirens, communicating a threat, while then the demon-possessed police agencies are stalking you as well. And what is a specific environment while they're stalking you with directed light, all this psychopath conduct. You're talking about what's federal prison and mental institutions. 8GIR 149, where the demon-possessed, by the way, they belong, contrary to the lies that they're putting out in the public about what mental health is and what it's about. 8KNS 644, the mental health is led by what are the demon-possessed puppets of Satan, in case you didn't know. In case you didn't know that. License plate. They're lying. All right, talking about you're hallucinating. No, Satan's a liar. 7RCH 684, and want you drugged up. Okay, thinking that you're high and that you're making up, that you're paranoid. All sorts of. Why do you think in a court of law, and this is just as an aside, and I'm going to digress from there. In a court of law, you can call two different quote unquote medical professionals with regard to the same person, same topic, and have totally polar results or diagnoses. 8XCE 999. You know why? Because it's not a science. It's an art. An art of the demon possessed, by the way. PIXJEEP. And they tried that art on me, and they're going to federal prison for that. They didn't diagnose me. We didn't talk or anything. They literally just made it up. That was their art form. They just wrote it down on a piece of paper while they were engaged in kidnapping. All right, and sealed it up. 8YME876 sealed it up as though that was going to be the end of it for Erica Lorraine Spencer. That's what the demon-possessed entity in the mental health, all right, industry. That's what they engaged in with this corrupt entity. That's what you need to understand. 7FKE 606. These are facts. This is the reality. 6NMH 601. It is not just where I am in Southern California. I'm speaking to you about wherever you are, what the reality is in life. All right? License 548NY, handicap, 7PKS 749. It is currently 4:46 p.m. Upland Police Department group stalking at 4:47 p.m. at the intersection of Foothill Boulevard and Euclid Avenue under the fake sun. Alrighty, and you're talking about what is the disbanding of that police agency. They're entirely corrupt, and as I have fully revealed to the world, they are entirely plagued with demon possession, which is again, this is relevant to where you can work. This is relevant to where you are even capable to be located where the entity is placing American citizens under surveillance, and your condition is one which is a matter of objective evidence, and they're still stalking while they're also being documented, which they know. 6ZLV 097, 6VSL 506, and they're also still monitoring and group stalking, having engaged in what is kidnapping. Okay, this is grounds of federal prison. It is currently 4:47 p.m. 7MGK874, 6TXP360. It is 4:48 p.m. and Upland Police are also engaged in criminal summoning with the people of the state. Demons alike. 7YVY, excuse me, my script's that one. Upland Police is 1541462. That's the correct license. Pacing up and down the street. 97569T1, 38156V2, 6U48, 6U48, 659, 62158R2, 8UXC 949. 7DGJ 997, and San Bernardino County Fire. Those are demons pacing around the perimeter, sounding sirens with lights. Satan having access to that which it will not have access to when I get done with it. 7XRD 209, 7MPC 208. That's San Bernardino County Fire. 7ZNX 016. This is criminal summoning. 8A00087. They're all engaged in criminal summoning. 7TGN136 with a child in the vehicle. 91431Z2, 8BCH772, 7MIE601, 8YCS714, 8LWR255, 8SQU289, 43146G3, 7FPT756, 7VNE711, 8DSC296, AM-1142-A. It's 4:49 p.m. 79074M2, 6X46636, 6W70184. License 7G48554. 7G68554, excuse me. 7NYX496, 8JWZ347. And it's 4:50 p.m. Seven UTV 988, 7 LIP 260, 8 XPW 550, 6 HJR 518, 7 NX Z 152, 8 YFC 870. 6KGJ001, 6LVG992, 8WH H061 7ZR. I can't really see that one. You scratch that one. 81973M2 8XOA771 7UZM. You can scratch that one. 8HUF170 98278K2 7TAM 536 6GQX 524 7EPT691 7JXS 305 7DVZ 386 8ZEZ 393 PAUPER. He's an old white man. He's a sex offender. 7VXE 573. A demon-possessed one. Molesting my person with directed light. 7LMR 673. That also makes him a terrorist, and that's exactly how he's going to be prosecuted. 8KGM 394. CC66G95. Paper. 7FRD 969. 96462T1 6XJS 190, the same. This is why they're going into mental institutions. 7YUA 286 8M 97877. This is exactly why they're going into mental institutions, engaging in repeated. That's the personality of Satan. That's a psychopath. That's a threat to the public. 53303V1. 7CLE066, zero regard for the law whatsoever, and that includes the demon-possessed police officers. That's what you're learning. That's what you're witnessing. 7ETA913, 8BHW575, SNDRITA, TW886. 7KXU316. And it's not just zero regard for the law, it's zero regard for what is humanity. You're talking about what is another person. It's absolutely demented what an entity of this condition is engaging in. That's speaking to, again, a threat to the public, right? Not just the pattern of conduct, but that mindset that's revealed. 8NWJ183 by the person that's engaging in that pattern of conduct. P.O.C. UP 1H73344. 8NFL 400, 7FSD 884, 7MEH 538, 9G11995, that's Home Depot, 7NRP 707, 8VZE 174, 8EIA 513, 7VAX 995, 6E 72013, 6KWN 965, 8YIV 614, 7BWG 506, with a child in the vehicle, engaging in what is a molestation and ongoing terrorism, group stalking. All right, a threat to that child as well. 7GVX 729 while she's terrorizing me. A psychopath that knows that she's being documented. 7L WD 197 8YZY 828 4CAJ 618 65904H2 4NNN 297. And let me be clear, this is documentation of what is Uptown and Country, the entire plaza. 8KBX 389, 8KBX 389, 8DAA072, 6LHT 557. Everybody sitting inside of Coco's, everybody sitting inside of Big Five, everybody inside of CVS, everybody inside of Citibank. 4RZP857 sitting group stalking in the parking lot while these demons are molesting. 8LPL421 inside of the UPS store. 7TUW517. Every single last one of them inside of Marshall's, group stalking in the parking lot, in line paying for it. They're monitoring. They're demons. This is group stalking. I'm documenting the entire entity at the same time. 7AVF350. 8HSF878. And they're all engaging in that criminal conduct, molesting, terrorizing with directed light. They're a bunch of demons, group stalking at what is Uptown and Country, and also the Foothill Town Center, the shopping plaza where Vons is, where I was earlier, and the fake sun is remaining right here across the street from that same Vons, where I'm present there in the morning. They're all monitoring, just like they were while I was at that Vons, and the fake sun was right over my head. Demons group stalking in the parking lot. That's what this is, massive surveillance. The U.S. Bank, okay, Upland Village, the infamous McDonald's at 100 East Foothill Boulevard. They're monitoring. Okay, they are all engaging in this P.O.C. with regard to where I'm located, and it's beyond that, but I'm speaking to my location and everybody that's being documented at the same time. While I'm identifying sex offenders, they're all sex offenders. Understand that. 8EJJ451 15502X2. License 7PGZ 638, 8MKJ433, 8P11621, 8YJK045, 8FNW264, 7XQG449, 75382 handicap, MAMMACR. BS07MD2 paper 02457D3. License 7EXJ833. 8VSA711. 8VVX883. 8NMH724, I believe. 21312L1. 8XPZ116. 7HID188. 7301. 8F2. 7YOU589. 7XIV041. 7RYV787. 7VCW918. And again, what are they doing? They're doing the same thing that the same exact entity is doing when I'm inside of a vehicle sleeping, or when I'm on the bus. Oh, well, not necessarily sleeping. While I'm inside of a vehicle and they're stalking. While I'm on the bus and they're stalking with directed light. You've seen this in multiple videos on Omnitrans. I have tons of it, years of it. All right, stalking with directed light. That's what they're doing while I'm sitting on a bus bench outside under the fake sun. A bunch of demons. These demons are going to be prosecuted as the violent sex offenders that they are, as an entity, because they're engaging in what is group conduct. That's a criminal conspiracy amongst the state and the people of the state. And they're going to be prosecuted while they are holding hands, engaging in sexual violence and terrorism and criminal monitoring and stalking together. All right, and an ongoing level of their prosecution is their knowledge while they're being documented. That's also relevant to their punishment. 8 AOF 568. It is currently 4:58 p.m. Seven DBN 955 54043 J2 7 MHG 783 8 NSN 844 8 DEK 585 5 DDG 997 8 VQA 484 8 VQZ 32 8 VQZ, I can't really see that one. 5YHD 075 6W83922, I believe. 7JPT 524 8AVD 809 8DTC 152 RCHRD 1 6NSS 439 8JNZ 340 8JZH 506. Omnitrans is arriving at 4:59 p.m. 8ZNT 520. (8ANX 981). 8L99372. 8PQY 779. 8WYA096, 6JTD 353, AS506 handicap. Alrighty, and again, as you're understanding what is the pattern of conduct, these demons that are molesting and terrorizing with directed light sex offenders are also sex offenders who are stalking in the bathroom. 8LPH037, 9F06613, Hernandez Transport. All right, and an American citizen, you will, ordinary targeted individuals, you're going to document Satan that's stalking you in a bathroom. 8WYX401, you're going to document it. Any psychopath molesting you on the streets, in any vehicle, any building where you're at, and then following you into a bathroom. You're talking about what is prosecution and what is placed where they belong, not only in federal prison. You're talking about what are psychiatric wards. That's a violent sex offender. Entirely extreme methods of stalking. 1535708, and this is bus 1363, molesting as well. This is Omnitrans. It's 5:01 p.m.
Now, through upland. Please have your fare ready. Be fair. Pay your fare. No courtesy rates.
Alrighty, it is 5:02 p.m. and I'm aboard what is Omnitrans, again molesting as I get on the bus. It's bus number 1363, arriving at what is 5:01 p.m. I am going southbound right now on Euclid Avenue. And the fake sun remains in alignment with the window of the bus while I then begin movement, keeping stationary wherever it is that I remain, moving as I move. License 8WTW 164. WZG, hold on, 7F46. I can't see that one either. 8WZG874, molesting. 8C60729, molesting. 7GTP361, molesting, and has been engaged in ongoing molesting. You can use the entirety of the evidence against one third party because they are monitoring with the government. You're talking about what is a whole population engaging in what is criminal conduct with the state. Any part of that group is liable for 7GKS817 is liable for the totality of the criminal conduct engaged in by that group. Just so you know. It's 5:04 p.m. Across from the IHOP at 8th Street and Euclid Avenue. The Grossman Law Center where the fake sun is over my head as I capture in the morning in that directed light. Fake sun's in line with me on that same street. 8th Street. Alright, 5:05 p.m. KZF 994. Employee 3675 is operating the bus. It's African American female with extensions, long extensions. Individuals, synthetic braids. It's 5:06 p.m. Alrighty, 5:12 p.m. Employee 3675 molesting with directed light, stalking with the entity that is following by helicopter. 1535708. Again, bus 1363. License 7SPD794. Monitoring with the entity that's flying over by helicopter right now as I'm getting off of the bus in front of the U.S. Bank at 331 Euclid Avenue. The entity is flying over by patrolling by helicopter, more than one helicopter. All right, I had to break into video real quick. I needed to show you what is demonic pacing. These are demons this is the state acting directly, stalking me by helicopters, pacing in the sky. And these are demons on the ground in vehicles pacing around me with directed light. 7MYZ644, 8J90058, 8BAM475, 7NNW146, 8GOE182, 8VDX103. 4NEY, 8BAM 475, 7LVT 503, 8RDE 812. And this is revealing again what is this demonic system, the whole construct. They're all revealed as being nothing other than obsessed stalkers. Why else would you have a fake sun over you? Why else would they be driving by with the impossible and asinine light activity while they're just driving by? The environment is telling that they're stalkers, but they're their own demonic conduct. And you're talking about what is not hidden at all. It's not hidden at all. It's sitting in your face. All right, as I've revealed it to you, you're looking at it in plain sight. It's not hidden in plain sight anymore. It's in plain sight. And that's revealing to you what's really going on in the U.S., what's really going on in real life. All right, you're talking about what is being pursued by what is an enemy that you are not even aware of the fact is surrounding you, is focusing on you. 8HXP404, 7GTS 812, 7JEC 172 with a child in the vehicle. License 6SJG242, 7XRF 162 00772X1. It is currently 5:17 p.m. Not only did I capture the fake sun over me at the U.S. Bank where these demons are pacing around with the entity that's pacing above me by helicopter, the fake sun is directly over the U.S. Bank where I'm standing at the intersection of D Street and Euclid Avenue, which again, it's one intersection south of the Starbucks where I was at 9:53 in the morning, where the entity was doing the same thing, stalking by helicopter, fake sun over my head. Starbucks, which is one street north, the same Euclid Avenue, at the intersection of Euclid and E, I'm standing at Euclid and D. That is non-movement of a light source that is not the sun. Impossible. Impossible non-movement on the same Euclid Avenue in the same position over my head. That's the P.O.C. That's capturing what is the fake sun, the abnormal, the unnatural environment. And it's entirely abnormal also while you're looking at what is stalking by helicopter. It's entirely abnormal while you're also looking at what is driving around me with lights reaching across to the building, reaching on the street, right? These are demons. It's demonic. It's a scene out of hell, and I'm showing it to you, not only to prosecute, not only show you how to document and prosecute and enforce your own constitutional rights and human rights, but you need to know about the reality of Satan. You need to know that. That's why I'm pointing it out to you. I'm revealing demonic activity to you. 45450A1. It's 5:19 p.m. Sierra Construction, license 681123. Monitoring, license plate is 7T15110. All right, meeting at the intersection. License plate 8CZP054, 7PNC225, 5GVP896. And that's how pathetic a people are. In case you did not know, Satan is very pathetic. Satan doesn't want you to think. Doesn't want you to know how pathetic. Doesn't want you to know how important you are. 4TRC138 doesn't want you to know how much of a threat you are if you knew what was going on. All right, but you can't hide that. When you're stalking me with a whole environment, you're stalking with an unheard of methods. You're stalking me with the creation of noise. Every time I do something, you're making noise. That's a psychopath that needs to sit down in a mental ward. That's what's going to happen. You're talking about you're stalking me with what is an entirely unnatural environment. You're stalking me. You're using helicopters and trains and planes, and people are using their multi-million-dollar businesses to engage in stalking me. Yes, I'm very important. And that's the reality of what Satan is consumed with, not what Satan wants you to be distracted with. License 6XMR480, 4RDL243. That's the reality. That's the truth. And that's a matter of what is evidence. So based on the evidence, as you are witnessing, as I publish it to you, that is revealing to you what is the reality of things and life as you did not know it. That's my duty. I'm just speaking the truth. I cannot do anything but speak the truth, and I will never compromise the truth. I don't care whose name it is. If my own mother engages in what is targeting me in satanic conduct, I'll prosecute her. I'll speak the truth. I will not, as you see me, I will never do anything other than that. I will never bow a knee down before Satan. I will never compromise the truth. I will never do anything other than what it is that I can't help but do that. So, and I believe that other people need to know as well. So. It is currently 5:21 p.m. The entity is keeping the fake sun over me as I return to the Open Family Community Library. If you recall, when I'm, for example, Sundays, when Open Family Community Library closes earlier and I step outside, the fake sun is directly over the same location where it is at 10 o'clock in the morning at the same venue. And the entity stalking by helicopter flying over my head. You see that fake sun at the same entrance area. Yeah, that's the P.O.C. and this is what the entity is doing with the fake sun. It's 5:21 p.m. All right, you're looking at what are minions that are pacing around in engineered light. That's the ongoing objective. Stalking and operation of a communication device, literally standing in what is impossible light activity that's appearing underneath a structure, and following me with the fake sun that's now across the street right over the parking garage. These are demons. They're stalking. It's currently 5:22 p.m. This is P.O.C. All right, I want to document criminal summoning. This is Metro 102 Apartments. They're monitoring me while the Ontario Police are group stalking relevant position at REA Money Transfer at 100 South Euclid Avenue with their vehicle lights on. 7GST635 is monitoring with them. 8BKB, I can't really see that. 8MYZO Oh, you can scratch that. Let me get this demon's license plate. License 8SVK440. Monitoring with the Ontario Police, all right? And so is the Ovid Family Community Library, and that is Union Pacific, okay? It's a company to be prosecuted engaging in ongoing terrorism. The entity is stalking with the police who are maintaining light activity in relevant position 8UZT870-66191T2. And the people of the state are group stalking at what would be Lemon, right? So I'm walking out of the Ovid Family Community Library. These demons are in alignment with Lemon. Facing their lights toward me, stalking with light, just like the demons of the Ontario Police Department are. They're using red and blue lights. That's what the demon-possessed police agencies do. Demon-possessed third parties use their vehicles, stalking in the path, keeping you surrounded with methods of light activity. 8FNC 989. And it's currently 8:52 p.m. This includes Ovid Family Community Library who are monitoring. Okay, I'm exiting that venue. All right, this is Union Pacific. That is the guise of what is surrounding me with noise. The demons of the Ontario Police are surrounded with what is light. The people of the state are pacing around in engineered light. This is Metro 102 Apartments, who I documented heavily this morning. They are group stalking right now, just like Ontario Town Square Townhomes, just like they were this morning. That demon was walking in the middle of the street. He was walking in directed light. You are looking at Satan when you see that environment. All right, I take a picture of what is a group stalker. I take a picture and look at what he's walking in. He's walking in light that's just appearing in the middle of nowhere. All right, he's stalking, and that's what they're doing now at Ontario Town Square. They are literally stalking where they reside. That's what group stalking is, and that's what they're doing right now. That's what they were doing this morning. That's what they're continuously doing right now. All right, and they're doing it with the Ontario Police. That's grounds of federal prison. Alrighty, so like I said, group stalking is tantamount to what is a cockroach issue. And you are talking about what is heavy-duty invasion. A lot of people to be prosecuted. And I've been documenting this particular area for years. And so I'm speaking to what is a lot of people. I'll just keep it that way. To be prosecuted and subject to what is necessary as a matter of justice. It doesn't matter how many, with regard to what is the numbers, if you will. All right, justice is not, shall not, and should not be limited because the government is highly resourceful, because Satan has many minions. All right, justice is not going to be limited by that. It's currently 8:53 p.m. and that is the Ontario Police Department that is stalking by helicopter. Let me be clear, those demons who I captured close-up images of, they're going to federal prison. The Ontario Police Department shall be disbanded. And you're talking about those who are already documented, who are going to federal prison. Let me be clear. This is evidence against those who are already documented, who are posing an impermissible threat. This is your stalker that insists on stalking you after kidnapping you, engaging in an ongoing sexual violation of your person, doing so, holding the hands of everyone around you, encouraging and facilitating that criminal activity. That's what the documented, specifically named minions of the Ontario Police Department are engaging in while the demon-possessed agency is stalking relevant position with light activity and relevant position with the people of the state. In addition to what is the prosecution of the entire agency, the Ontario Police Department. Okay, so it's currently 8:54 p.m. and they're pacing all around the Ontario Museum. All right, and you're talking about what is an overt stalking conduct. It's overt stalking conduct. The Ontario Police have no form of it, and it's already known they're not doing anything but stalking me. They're not doing anything but stalking me, and they like to put that out in the world's face. That's what they like to do. That's why they're going to federal prison. That's why they're going pacing up and down Euclid Avenue. And it's currently 8:55 p.m. This is P.O.C. License 7VM. I can't see that one. The people of the state, they're stalking with hazard lights in relevant position. Okay, so the people of the state that are going to federal prison, they're monitoring with the Ontario Police. This is called impunity. You sit in federal prison for that. License plate C8KWY047 Federal Prison, 8SMM399 Federal Prison, TBAR03, the same, crossing path. License plate, and let me be clear, every license plate, this is the Ontario Police, this is the state that I'm documenting, they're stalking. 8PUV821 Federal Prison. All right, they're group stalking on the opposite side with their hazard lights on. 8ASZ441 Federal Prison. License plate, it is currently 8:56 p.m. License plate, that's Omnitrans, group stalking. 8DMJ396, guess what? Employee number 3627, monitoring and group stalking, loitering in relevant position, demonstrating impunity, monitoring with the Ontario Police. It's currently 8:56 p.m. This is P.O.C.